Crochet Family. I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, Lady Simone, and we are back with a super exciting video. As y'all can see in the title, we are busting through our stash, or I'm busting through my stash. I say our because I hope that a lot of people see this video and show some of the yarns that are in their stash as well. But I'm busting through my stash. And what I decided to do was come up with 10 different prompts plus a bonus. So as you will see, I'll put it up here somewhere. I'm going to put it like on a screen, and it will show you the 10 different things that I want you to look for in your stash, but also the bonus that I want you to do as well. So this is super fun. What I ended up doing, getting prepared for the video, I said, okay, I got a basket. It's like a little Dollar Tree basket. I'll show you. So I filled this, I got the baskets. I looked, I got the list of the prompts together. Then I started searching through my yarn stash. Y'all, the cool thing was I kind of was looking like, oh my goodness, look at the amount of yarn that I have, which made me super happy all over again. But it also made me say, you know what, girl, you can use this for this, so you could probably go through this, you know. So it was super exciting for me to go through my yarn stash and just to find the different yarns to match the prompt. So let's jump right in. I hope y'all stay to the end because this is going to be a fun one. So the first one is a skein of yarn that is in your favorite color. So when I went searching for this one, I automatically popped out the Yarn Bee Scrubologies. Look at me. Scrubology Scrub It. Now, what was exciting for me with this one, I remember when I purchased this yarn, because I had all the intentions of making like a little scrubby type thing for my kitchen, because I wanted to make like a towel type, not as big as a towel, but like a scrubby for the kitchen. And I saw that it was in purple. I was like, oh, I'm definitely making this, y'all. The yarn stayed in my stash. And I have not made the scrubby, but I really, really like this yarn. Now, one thing that I would say I liked most about this one was because it was like, it was a little thicker, and it seemed like it would have been easier to work with, because they have another type of yarn that I know a lot of people use for the kitchen, like to scrub it. I can't use that one. I tried it before, not good. But this is my favorite color, which is purple. So I decided to pick off the shelf, since I haven't used it. I decided to pick the Yarn Bee Scrubology Scrub It in purple. All right, so let's move right on to number 2. Number 2 is a skein of yarn that you never use that's in your stash, y'all. Now, when I was getting prepared for this video and I'm writing out the prompts, in my mind, I knew exactly what yarn I was going to pick for this one, because I was just like, oh, yeah, I know. But the thing was, when I started searching through, I was like, oh, I don't have the yarn anymore. I remember that I donate the yarn. I donated it to Goodwill because it was no way. I tried using it. It was like real lumpy and thin pieces in between. I can't even remember the name. But I did find another one that I don't use. And I remember getting this yarn on clearance at, is it Hobby? Yep, Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby clearance. Oh, the Hobby Lobby orange stickers. I remember getting this yarn, and it is Baby Soft Boucle, B-O-U-C-L-E. I may be saying it wrong, but guess what? It's okay. Y'all can see it right there. This right here, I tried using it, and I remember trying a long while ago. So maybe now that I've been crocheting more, getting a little more experience, it may work out different now. But I remember having this yarn, and I'm just like, it's no way. It's like I couldn't feel the stitches. I couldn't just get it right. So I will get another go, because I think I have like 3 or 4 skeins inside of my yarn stash. Because when I was pulling it out, I was like, ooh, I have like 2 of this color. Then I have a yellow. So I was just like, I have to figure it out. So I did leave it in there, maybe for a reason I didn't donate it. Maybe I thought, hey, give myself a little more time and I'm going to use it. So I don't know. Let's move right along. Number 3 is a skein of yarn that someone else brought for me. So I had a recent video of where my husband went and did some, I gave him, it was a task of doing like using only $10 at the craft store, seeing what yarn he could buy. Seeing what yarn he could buy. So the one that I pulled that quickly I remembered that he got for me was the Impeccable. This is the Impeccable yarn by Loops and Thread. This was from his Michael run of the $10 video, which I have those listed. My husband shopping with $10. So this one was from Michael's, and I think he got this one on a deal. You buy 3 and get 1 free. So I have this and a couple other colors and one that was an off color. But this was what my husband brought for me, which is the Impeccable, what's the name? Tweed, gold tweed, Impeccable gold tweed. So I am going to use this too because I really like this one. So let's move right along to number 4. What is the yarn that you use the most? The skein that you use the most. Now with this one, I was like, this is a little tricky. So the way I thought about it, I said, you know what? I'm going to grab the yarn that I've used the most this year so far. I know we're just about to bust into March, but so far I have been using the Old Gold yarn by Karen Coloramo, yarn inspirations. Y'all, I've made so many beanies this year using this yarn, and I absolutely love it. I love it. I didn't think I was gonna love it that much, y'all, but I really do. I love how the beanies turn out, and this one has to be this has got to be the yarn that I've used the most so far this year. So if you're doing this prompt, just know it could be a yarn used the most just in general. I just chose the one that I used the most this year. We are going to get to number 5, guys. A skein of yarn that still has the clearance sticker on it. I had to search. I thought I had more with the clearance sticker because I know one time I did a good run for Hobby Lobby when they have the clearance. And I was like, I should have had more. But the one that I found was 49 cents for the Yarn Bee Little Dollop. And this one is so cute. And I evidently used some out of this one. I don't know what I used it for, but it has like a staple because I stapled it trying to keep the thing on it. So the label on it. So this is my Yarn Bee Little Dollop with our Hobby Lobby crochet clearance sticker on it. So moving right along, number 6, which show a yarn in the yarn stash that is lightweight. Now, disclaimer, I don't crochet with lightweight yarn, but I do have some in my stash. And I think I have more than one of this. I don't know when I brought this, but it is the Lion Brand Wrap Star. Now, the funny thing is, I do not like using lightweight yarn, but I have started a project with this yarn. The thing is, I started that project a long time ago. I still have not finished that project. So that goes to show that I guess I said I do not use the lightweight. I don't enjoy using lightweight. And I find when I do use it, sometimes it takes so long for me to finish. So maybe doubling it up with something else would help, but you know, but I enjoy having it in my stash because I think it's absolutely beautiful. Look at that right there. That alone just, and it's so soft. It's just beautiful. The pink, the brown, the blues, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So although I don't use it as much, I think it's an absolutely beautiful yarn to have in my stash. So we're going to move right along. Show a bulky weight yarn that's in my stash. Now, with this one, I had to go with the Premier Basic Chanel because it is super bulky, weight number 6. And I remember I did like a big order for the Chanel, and I've been using and making some of the little love plushies that I've been making. I've been using the Premier Basic Chanel, so they have came in handy, y'all. I was like, oh yes, this is like cool. So I have it in multiple different colors. And I want to say when I did it, it was, I'm trying to think. I think I ordered it from, it was online. Someone was having a clearance sale online. So I got it for a really good price for a couple of them. That's why I got it as like a bulk order. So moving right along, show a cake. Look at me, a yarn cake that's in your stash. I was excited about this one because I have I picked the mandala, which I always have it sitting here, the mandala ombre. I love this yarn. But the crazy thing is, I love looking at it. Look at that. I think they are absolutely really beautiful. I have another colorway in my stash, but the thing is with this, I don't use it as much. But I love, like, the feel of it is beautiful. I think it's an absolutely, like, beautiful yarn. I think the colors are amazing, but I don't know why I don't use it as much. But when I wrote that one down, I'm like, listen, I think I'm going to pick the mandala ombre. And I had a lot of different other cakes, but I wanted to pick this one because this is just, I love these cakes. So, next one, number 9, show your favorite hank of yarn. Lost my breath there. I'm like, okay. So I have multiple different hanks in my stash, but the one that stands out the most that I really, really love, and I don't know if it holds true to me because it's my first hank of yarn that I actually purchased, and I remember purchasing the subscription box for this because it came with the, I'm looking in my hook collection right here. When I got this one, it's the Lether & Co. She has a subscription box out, and this one actually came with this, and it was a nice little pamphlet that showed different patterns that you can use with the yarn. But as y'all can see, I never used it. I thought it was something beautiful to have. I thought it was something beautiful to have in my stash. And not only that, the purples, the green, it's just, to me, it reminds me of like a nice garden, a blossom. I don't know. It's just, I absolutely love this hank of yarn. So when I wrote that one down, I was just like, oh yes, we're choosing this. So this is absolutely my favorite hank of yarn that's in my stash. Now, number 10 is a skein that you really wanted in your stash. Now, I have this one. Let me get it out. I don't know. I really wanted to try Parfait Chunky. And it was so like, woo, I gotta try this yarn, that I remember, I'm like, I'm gonna get me some Parfait Chunky. And it was some colors that I wanted. I think I was like, but no, I'm not gonna order it. But I finally ordered it. And then not only that, I ended up finding a subscription box from Loops and Beads, and I have some videos about that too. And she was offering these in a subscription. So I had made an order. Plus, I was able to get some subscription boxes from her, which I don't think she does the subscription anymore. But that was that allowed me to actually put more of this beautiful yarn, amazing yarn, in my stash. And I really love this yarn because it's it's a pleasure to work with, but it's also awesome for plushies. So my little plushies that I'm making, my love plushies, these are great alongside the Burnett blanket. I make some with Burnett blanket yarn and these right here as well. So now, y'all, we have made it to the bonus. The bonus one says, show the last skein of yarn that you brought that's in your stash. Y'all, I was like, oh, easy, yes. It was easy for this one, but I was also excited for this one because I only brought one, and when it came in, I was just like, oh, I wish I had brought more, because I love this skein of yarn. So it is Big Twist Plush. I don't know, when I first saw it online, it reminded me of Tutti Frutti. I don't know, the colors is beautiful, and they were having a sale, so I paid $8.99 for this ball, which is a bulky 6, and I was just like, you know what, hopefully I can get about 2 love plushies out of this, because I am definitely making my love plush in this Big Twist yarn. And the color, I'm trying to see if I can see the color. Y'all know sometimes, woo, okay, okay, so look at that. I was thinking Tutti Frutti, the colorway, the name, Big Twist, hello, Big Twist, I'm getting tongue-tied. Big Twist Plush and Tutti Frutti, yes. So this was the last skein that I brought, and it actually got delivered last week. So it's very, very recent. It's the last skein that I brought, and I'm super excited to make something in it. So maybe at the end of this week, y'all may see something made out of the yarn. Maybe. But outside of that, guys, that is all of the skeins of yarn that I'm going to show you today. I will put another list, well, I'll put it in the description box in case anyone wants to use the hashtag in my yarn stash, which it actually shows some of the yarns that are in your stash. And I think that it was very, very fun, or it's a very fun thing to do, because it was fun for me to actually go through my stash. It was kind of like going shopping through my stash. So I was excited about doing that and remembering the beautiful yarns and seeing them, which I see them every day, but it's just something about just keep going through them. It's different. So I would love to see what kind of yarns are in your stash. So outside of that, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for being a part of my beautiful, amazing crochet family. And if you want to do this quest with me, go ahead and do it. Put the questions up. Show us all the beautiful yarn that's in your stash. And as always, I hope that y'all have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing rest of your week, wherever this video plays. I hope that it's just an amazing time in your life. And I am your one and your only Lady of Crochet, Lady Simone. I will see y'all next time.